What is up, guys? Today is Tuesday. I just got out of my first college class for the day. I have another one in a couple hours or so I felt it would be a great opportunity to give you guys an intro for this video. The night that we were actually filming this video, as the title shows, it's a Sound Supposed Lead I did on my ST that I just got a couple weeks ago. That was the night of the Mayweather and McGregor fight, so I really just filmed a little bit of the video, basically us installing it, and gave a brief explanation of it, but I didn't do, an intro and an outro and things like that because I was trying to watch the fight and install this part at the same time, so I was a little distracted. So here's the intro. But yeah, me and Nolan, we ended up putting a Sound Supposedly on the ST while we were watching the Mayweather-McGregor fight, and I have a clip kind of briefly explaining what the Sound Supposed Lead is and the time lapse of us installing it. So I'm gonna let you guys watch those clips, and then I will come back at you guys with more of an explanation, maybe a little bit more, because I think I only briefly explained it in the first clip. But also I probably will show you how the Sound Supposed Lead looks on the ST. I already have it all installed and all that good stuff, like I said before, and it's been fine. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks on my ST and probably give you guys more of an explanation on how to install it, because it's very easy install. But for those of you that do need it, I will give more of an explanation after those clips. So enjoy the video and see you guys in a little bit. So I'm in the garage now, and the part we ended up picking up is this Damon Motorsports Sound Supposed Lead. There was a local guy in the North Texas STs group, and he had some. He actually distributes these things. He sells a bunch of stuff, but he had this Damon Motorsports Sound Supposed Lead. Picked it up for about 30 bucks, and here it is. So if you guys do not know what a Sound Supposed Lead does for the ST, basically it deletes the sound composer. The sound composer is basically a tube running from the engine all the way to the cabin to give it some sound, because the ST is a really quiet car. Not very much sound coming from it at all. But yeah, so basically it's a block off plate, this little block off plate here, and plug for the hole that goes to the cabin, and that's really about it. But the benefits of deleting a sound composer for the ST, when you're getting into, you're not running stock boost. I'm not sure on the exact boost pressure that a stock ST is running, but once you start upgrading your car, it can cause boost leaks and stuff like that. So I just wanted to go and get this thing done now. My brother, he had it done on his ST when he had it for like the first few weeks, so I just thought it was a very cheap part to get, so might as well go and get it. But we're about to go ahead and install this thing. I'm just gonna give you guys a time lapse of us installing it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll probably just give you guys like probably a clip or a video of how it drives. I'm not gonna do it out now because it is dark out. Actually, it's the night of the Mayweather McGregor fight, so I'm gonna be watching that right after this. So yeah, I'm gonna go get this thing installed, and then tomorrow I will be giving you guys a drive with the car and see how it sounds, if it sounds any different. I will throw that clip in here after this. So enjoy the time lapse of us installing this Damon Motor. So now that you have seen those clips and seen the time lapse of us installing it, I'm going to take you out to my ST and show you guys how it looks on mine and give more of an explanation on how to install it, because I didn't really give any instructions. I didn't give any instructions actually on how to install it, but it's a fairly easy install, so it's actually a really easy install. So I'm just gonna go show you guys that and give you guys a quick explanation. So now we're out here at my ST. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it as of now, but you can see the block off plate for the Sound Supposer Elite. It's that gold little plate right there. It's really, really easy. All you have to do is take off the actual Sound Supposer that's right here, and it's bolted up right here. It's 3 screws, well, it's just 3, not 3 screws, but 3 bolts, and you just take those out. It's kind of tight in there because it's actually a pretty big little block right there where the actual Sound Supposer goes. So just look out for that, and you have to get a really good angle to get it out, but you can get it out. Also, right after that, after I took off that piece, I went ahead and put the block off plate right there. As you can see, the gold block off plate is just 2 bolts that are bigger, actually bigger than the factory one, so look out for that. I'm not sure of the exact size, I forgot, but it's just 2 bolts that you bolt up. And on the actual block off plate itself, when it comes, it's gonna have the rubber O-ring already in there, already in its little indentation that it's supposed to be in, but they also give you another one. So shout out to Damon Motors. Size of the Torx bit, but you need a specific size Torx bit, and there will actually be 1 of the Torx screws that needs to come out. It's going to be coming out like this direction, coming out of the other part of the Sound Supposer, and that will also have a hose that runs to that hole back there that I need to put my plug in, so I need to do that after this video. But yeah, just yank that little hose out. Don't yank it out, but take that little hose out, get that other part of the Sound Supposer out with the T30. I'm not sure if it's a T30 Torx bit or whatever Torx bit it is. Get that out, and there's nothing that you really need to do in this area. There is a cord. It's actually the harness for that other part of the Sound Supposer that you will need to zip tie to something secure, something that won't be moved around, something pretty secure, so if you decide to take out something, you won't just rip that harness off, because that will cause another issue, and I don't want to find out what that issue is. So I went ahead and did it to something down there, something that won't be moved, something that will never have to move. So, because at first I was going to put it to part of the air intake box, but what if I decided to take out the intake box one time and I rip it out, and that caused a whole another problem. So look out for that, and make sure you just put it on something secure. It does not come with a zip tie with the Damon Motorsports kit, but Nolan has some at his house, so I went ahead and zip tied that. I'm not sure if you guys can see the zip tie down there, but I don't think you can really see it. Actually, it's right there. So I went ahead and zip tied it right there and got it out the way. So basically that is the install. Before I let you guys go, I'm actually going to talk to you guys about one more thing. Actually, it's the person that sold this to me, and he helped me out a lot. His name is Jimmy Elliott, and he's in the North Texas STs group. He runs a company, and he runs a shop down in the Keller area. I'm not sure of the exact, address or the city or anything like that, but he runs a shop down in that area, and he hooked me up with this part. Got it for 30 bucks. That's how much it costs. So if you guys are looking for a Damon Sound Supposer Elite, go pick it up from him. I will definitely put his link in the description down below, and I'll also probably, if I can, I'll put his logo somewhere, on this video so you guys can see it. But shout out to Jimmy for hooking me up with this part. If you actually live in the DFW area, he will meet up with you and give you the part. So all you have to do is pay for that part plus tax. If he has it in stock, he will help you out. So definitely get some parts from him if you have an ST and you live in the DFW area. I will actually start buying some other parts from him. You know, the parts that I'm going to be getting that won't mess up my warranty or anything like that. I will start picking up those parts from him because I do not like waiting for stuff, and if he has it up at the shop or if he has it on him, then I'd rather just go ahead and pay for it right then and go ahead and get my part, because I do not like waiting for parts. I hate that. So yeah, just wanted to close out with that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and catch me on the next one. We will have another video, probably another install in the next couple weeks or so. I'll probably get another part and just some other videos I have for you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for tuning in.